The Stivers Philharmonic Orchestra is trying to raise money to perform at a national competition.
Students are putting on a concert and art auction. Rhonda Moore is live with Stivers with the orchestra this morning. Rhonda?
Good morning. Yeah, just in time for Halloween. The students here are playing Dance Macabre, and there's a 72-piece orchestra here, the Stivers Philharmonic Orchestra here. Let's take a listen to them. Joining me now is Lois Ramey, and she's a teacher here, and you're going to tell me a little bit about the concert that's coming up. First of all, tell me, how much money are the students trying to raise?
Well, we have 72-piece orchestra, so that means a budget of about $40,000 for the trip, and we're trying to raise $20,000. The students are contributing half of the cost, and then we're hoping to supplement their costs with another $20,000.
All right, so talk about the concert. Now, from what you were telling me earlier, it seems really exciting.
Oh, this is a really unique and fun concert. Our theme for the year is Play Me a Story, so all of the music that the orchestra is playing are story songs, like Dance Macabre, which is dancing skeletons and ghosts and goblins, and the devil playing the fiddle. And then, following our set of about 6 songs, we have special guest Dave Greer and the Classic Jazz Stompers, who will be playing 3 great Duke Ellington tunes. And then we'll finally, in the third segment, play together 3 songs out of the 1920s, which is the era that Dave Greer and the Classic Jazz Stompers specialize in.
All right, so it's going to be a lot of fun, a lot of great music.
Yes.
And if you would like to come to Play Me a Story, it's this Friday, beginning at 6:30 p.m. with the silent auction, the Stivers Philharmonic Orchestra concert with special guest Dave Greer and the Classic Jazz Stompers will begin at 8 o'clock here at the Stivers Auditorium. Now, coming up at 8:05, we're going to show you some of the items that will be up for auction. Toss it back to you guys.
It's great to see all those kids up at 7:22 in the morning performing for us. So great job. It'll be a fun concert.
Yeah, they were up an hour ago, too. So
I know.
Thank you for that. Well, some Stivers students are trying to compete in a big event.
But they have to get some money first. And our Rhonda Moore is live at the school with how the Philharmonic Orchestra will do that.
Good morning. Well, the students are going to perform a concert, first of all. And this is one of the songs that they will be playing. This is called The Dargerson. Take a listen. They're also going to have a silent auction. And joining me now is Lois Ramey, and she is the orchestra director. All right, so tell me a little bit about the silent auction and what kind of things we'll be seeing.
Well, we have a couple of different things. First of all, we have repurposed old musical instruments that were not repairable anymore to make them into things we hope people think are beautiful and want to have in their homes. And I especially want to thank Dr. Michael Mangan, my colleague, who made these pieces for us out of our old instruments. Then we also
have a couple of lamps that you're talking about.
We have lamps and clocks, and there's a coat rack and some other things like that. Then we also put out a call to local artists in the area, and 2 in particular answered our call. One of them is Trey Romer from Springfield, who created this piece here for us that we'll be auctioning. And then Michael Bashaw has also created one, but that one's still a surprise. It's not quite finished yet, so we don't have it here today. This piece I found at the Dayton Art Institute's Oktoberfest. I really like that too, and it's by a California artist, Wayne Gao, and so we'll be auctioning that one as well.
All right, and so quickly tell me about the music that the students will be performing.
Well, they're playing stories in music that tells stories of lots of different types, and then we'll also be partnering with Dave Greer and the Classic Jazz Stompers.
All right, so if you'd like to come to Play Me a Story, that's the name of the concert, it is this Friday beginning at 6:30 p.m. It starts with a silent auction. Now, the Stivers Philharmonic Orchestra concert with special guest Dave Greer and the Classic Jazz Stompers will begin at 8 o'clock. It's here at the Stivers Auditorium, and we'll hear more music from the orchestra coming up at 8:50. Back to you guys.
All right, they sound great, Rhonda. Thank you. Some students are very excited about participating in a big nationwide event.
Yeah, they're members of the Stivers Philharmonic Orchestra. Rhonda Moore is live with how they'll come up with the money for the trip. Hey, Rhonda.
Good morning. Well, the students are performing Wang Wang Blues right now. Now, they're trying to raise $20,000 so that they can go to a prestigious competition. Joining me now is Lois Ramey. All right, talk about this competition that the students are raising money for.
The National Orchestra Festival is sponsored by the American String Teachers Association and brings orchestras from all over the country together to be evaluated on their performance. And there is a grand champion selected from all the orchestras that performs as a part of their conference that's happening at the same time.
In March. So talk about the concert where they're going to be performing this weekend.
On Friday night, we are performing pieces that tell great stories in music, and then also joining with Dave Greer and the Classic Jazz Stompers. And the piece you're hearing right now is one that we're going to play with that band. It's a 1921 piece, a great one called Wang Wang Blues.
So you hope to raise money through the concert and also through a silent auction.
Yes, we're hoping to raise enough money to pay for each student, half of each student's fee to attend the conference, and they're working very hard to earn their own money as well to go.
Right, and they're sounding very good this morning. Now, if you'd like to come to Play Me a Story, it's this Friday beginning at 6:30 p.m. with the silent auction. Stivers Philharmonic Orchestra concert with special guest Dave Greer and the Classic Jazz Stompers will begin at 8 o'clock here in the Stivers Auditorium. And I'm going to throw it back to you and let you listen to the band just a little bit more. Back to you guys.
Sounds good. Thank you, Rhonda.